Great to have your company again, Taurus. This is February 2024, as you can see from the date here. This is your chart. I'm going to animate it now, so we will see exactly what's going on here, especially here in this upper part of your horoscope, which relates to profession, it relates to self-esteem, it relates to really the achievements you have in life. And whenever the sun is in this position, it transits through this sign of Aquarius for about 28 days, 30 days, a degree a day. And it's usually a very good omen that your professional skills are improving, you're making the right sort of moves in your career, and the people that count will pay attention to you. Notice also the transformative, sometimes disruptive, Pluto is also transiting that area, and after the 4th, Mercury joins this combo. So a lot of communication taking place with your employers, with potential new work. And I want you to keep your eye out on the moon, which is going to swing around here. It's moving through the 9th house here. Some good opportunities with Uranus. You're able to present yourself well in a quirky way, progressively, and you feel lucky here because that Jupiter is still transiting there in your sun sign. So around the people, especially around the 28th, 29th of April, you guys are going to be experiencing some great things with Jupiter touching your sun now. Here the new moon also takes place up here, heralding new opportunities in your work. And I dare say that Mercury, the communications planet, might have something to do with, communications for job interviews, also educational pursuits, because you've got Venus and Mars up here in this upper part of the horoscope in the 9th house. These two planets also make their way into this 10th house, so you cannot escape I can say that there's some pressures in your work, but also the good karma. Mars moves in there on the 13th. Both the Sun and Mars have excellent directional strength in this area, and they bring with it a lot of dynamism, a lot of physical energy and drive. You've got no problem working hard. In fact, you'll be leaving a lot of the slow coaches behind. There's a little bit of an excessive flavour to the chart around the middle of the month with Jupiter and the Moon and Uranus receiving that square aspect from Mars and Mercury, softened on the 17th by Venus having a trine aspect to these planets, and then also moving into the 10th house. So a little more of a sociable nature there might be found with Venus moving there. More passion for your work, that's going to intensify things because, the Venus and the Mars are together there. Venus and Mars have a strong influence on your relationship. So you see here on the 19th and 20th, a really excellent opportunity to celebrate, to get into some social activities with the Sun moving into your 11th house, which has otherwise been probably feeling a little stagnant with Saturn there, or you're feeling a little restrictive or restricted with the types of people that you've been hanging out with thus far. Still, the predominant focus here is on the 10th house of profession. A little reprieve there with the sexual amorous relationship planets in the 10th house. That could be also collaborating with the person that you love to achieve something of a professional win. The full moon is interesting. It takes place in Virgo in your 5th house. Again, spotlighting the creative and amorous pursuits. There it is on the 24th. Also the moon opposing Saturn. That can give mixed results. On the one hand, you're feeling rather confident and joyful, and on the other hand, Saturn may make you feel a little more serious. This also has reference to elder siblings, this 11th house. So if you do have siblings, there could be a little more communication there, especially with Mercury moving into position there in the 11th house. The month finishes with these three planets in the 10th house, but a little bit more of a shift to the social activities in the last few days of February. All in all, a good month, I'd say, but don't forget, pop on over to astrology.com.au, get the rest. There's more on what's happening in February for those of you born on Taurus. And I do look forward to hearing from you if you want to drop me a line. Of course, subscription. Please subscribe, it helps us. And I'll be back next month with more. Take care now. Bye-bye.